Hello guys and welcome back to a new Industrial Craft 2 tutorial, and in this episode we will take a look to the Fluid Reactor from Industrial Craft 2. And the Fluid Reactor is a multi-block, and at first you need a normal nuclear reactor with 6 nuclear reactor chamber and a nuclear reactor inside of this reactor chamber like this, and you need a 5x5 multi-block reactor pressure vessel hull, so that we need to create the hull at the second step. Okay, the next one is I will create with a vent like this, and like this, so that we have a 5 in the high. Okay, and we need to create it like this, and we need to replace. I need a pickaxe like that. Okay, because this stone breaks very long. Okay, let's do this. Okay, then we need a reactor redstone port like this, a reactor fluid port on these two sides, and we need a reactor access hatch like this. Okay, we can go into our nuclear reactor. I already created a setup. You can look at the setup. It's a safe and a clean setup. You won't destroy anything with that. That's one of the best setups you can use. Okay, if we use a lever like this and put the reactor as on, we can see that the core temperature is increasing. That's not that what we want. We have a lot of heat in our nuclear or fluid reactor in this case, and the heat needs to be cooled down with a fluid. In this case we will use a tank from open blocks and pressurized fluid conduit. You can use all other mods like you want to connect a fluid connection, and we need to insert it. Okay, and we need to extract it like this. Okay, always active. Okay, so we make our inventory a bit more clean. Use some EC2 coolant buckets for our coolant. That's the only possible coolant in the fluid reactor, and the EC2 coolant will cool down your reactor, and with this coolant you can generate some energy. I will show you that. You need to place in like that the fluid port, for example, and we can take a look if we created the other side here. We need at first a liquid heat exchanger. The liquid heat exchanger needs some heat conductors, so that we need some heat conductors. Okay, you place it in here, and we need a fluid pulling upgrade and a fluid ejector upgrade, because we will automatically push out our heat, or get the heated fluid and push back out the cool down fluid, and we can see it later. Okay, to generate some energy we need the Stirling generator. The Stirling generator, we shift right click the wrench to give the Stirling generator the right position, and we need to connect the glass fiber cable like this, and we can see that we use a MFSU, that we will generate some energy now. We can place it as on, and we can take a look. Our coolant, what we filled in, is going to IC2 hot coolant. I will place it as off, because that's not a safe reactor. For that we need more coolant. We can see that our coolant is decreasing, and our also the hot coolant is decreasing and the coolant is increasing. That's because our liquid heat exchanger uses the hot coolant and cool it down back to normal EC2 coolant, and generates out of this hot coolant some energy. with the Stirling generator. The Stirling generator needs to connect it next to energy storage like a MFSU with a glass fiber cable or a normal or other cable like you want. Okay, and if we take a look, we can see with an EU reader how much energy we will generate. Let's take a look, and we can look at this. We can see that we are actually generate out of 15 EU per tick, and that's not that much. If we use a full setup like this, we can do it. Let's do it. We can do it. Okay, so for that we need more fluid reactor fluid ports like this, this and this. Okay, and we need at first we need a liquid heat exchanger. Just okay, that. Okay, and we need a Stirling generator like this. We need to use it like that, and we need some glass fiber cable like that, and we can see that we we will use one more. Wait a moment. Okay, fluid ports like that. Okay, then the liquid heat exchangers like that, and okay, moment, take a moment. We need to use some conductors here, and liquid heat exchanger like that, a Stirling generator like that. Okay, grab the interface like that. Okay, use glass fiber cable here, and here. Okay, and use some of these heat conductors here on this side. Okay, and on this side. Okay, that's ready. We need some more heat conductors here, and we need to go to the middle because there are no heat conductors as well, and we need to set in every liquid heat exchanger one upgrade like this, okay, like this, yeah. Let me do this a moment. Then I will show you how much energy we will generate out of this. Okay, we need at least okay, let's take a moment here. We need here the middle field here, and now we need to place in okay, we need a Stirling generator like that. Okay, switch it to this, okay, to this side. And then we need the liquid heat exchanger here, the Stirling generator here, and switch it back to this side. Okay, and we need the conductors here and the upgrade like this, and we are ready to use it. Okay, at least we need some more coolant, easy to coolant. Okay, so coolant. Okay, 1, 3, 5, 6, 10. Okay, EC2 coolant we will fill in. And we can take a look how much energy we will generate now. Okay, coolant is fine. We can see it's all clear, and we are getting back enough of the coolant so that this setup is a clear setup. We generate nothing exploding in the midfield. We see that we generate that we have enough coolant, that we get back enough coolant so that our liquid heat exchangers generate enough. And we can see, if we use the EU reader, we can see that we actually using 450 EU per tick. And if we take a look at the normal reactor with the same setup, it's the same setup here, and we place it as on, we can see that the output is only by 300 EU per tick, so that we created a more outcome with our fluid reactor like that. If we take a look here, you can see it's all safe. You can run this setup so long as you want, and it's all safe. Yeah, that's the fluid reactor. Thanks for watching and bye.